Daredevil Season 2 tells what happens when Matt Murdock's crime-fighting mission is complicated by the arrival of a dangerous anti-hero in the form of Frank Castle, aka the Punisher. But who exactly is the Punisher? In the comics, Frank Castle was originally a Vietnam veteran who became a vigilante after his wife and children were killed by mobsters. Castle used his Marine training to wage a one-man war on crime, targeting anyone he believed was responsible for the death of innocents. The Punisher was first introduced trying to kill Spider-Man when Spider-Man was framed for murder. He first fought Daredevil in the 1983 comic Daredevil Number 183. The story involves Daredevil and the Punisher going after the same drug dealer, with Daredevil trying to stop Punisher from basically killing everyone involved in the case. The two characters first appeared to be evenly matched, with Daredevil superior in hand-to-hand combat and the Punisher obviously superior in firepower. Daredevil eventually beat the Punisher when he realized that the Punisher had never actually taken an innocent life, and he wouldn't kill him. The two characters have fought many times in the years since, the Punisher's consistent advantage being that he tends to be better prepared. He's beaten Daredevil by setting traps, attacking his hearing, and even tricking him into fighting the Hulk. They've also briefly worked together, like the time Punisher broke Daredevil out of prison so he could go back to saving lives. The pair's conflict is interesting because they're so similar on the surface. They're both men who suffered a horrifying personal tragedy and have harnessed their pain. Matt Murdock happened to be a promising law student when he lost his father, and Castle was a traumatized ex-soldier. Murdock is a religious man who believes that people are basically good, so he wants to make the world a better place. He thinks everyone deserves another chance at redemption, and while the legal system isn't always perfect, you ultimately have to work within it. Frank Castle has no interest in making the world a better place. He doesn't do what he does to save lives or help anyone. He just punishes the guilty because someone has to when the system fails. We'll see how Daredevil and the Punisher match up this time when Daredevil Season 2 hits Netflix on March 18th.
You know you're one bad day away from being me.